After an absence of 5 years, the Crossmolina Agriculture Show was back in July with a revitalised committee, a full programme of events, as well as a new show field situated in the heart of the town. Well, the day commenced with the official opening of the show.
Well, this is the tent where we have all our displays of cookery, home produce there, flowers is there, we have all home industries, we have a big Lego display, we have the photographs, we have handwriting, we have all intellectual disability stand. A very busy place at the moment.
So how do people enter for this then? They bring along their produce.
We have the book and they all look at the book for all the entries, and then they decide on what category they're going to go into, and they get their register their categories and they get their exhibit forms, and they just come here then and we display them all. Every place has its own section, and that's basically, so they're just coming in and have to put on their exhibit numbers to make sure. And then when all that is all in, the judging will start around 11 a.m, please God, and the judges will come in and they will judge every individual piece, and then they'll pick their first, second and third.
There's 9 ponies in the class here, which is a great entry for a country show. So I'm expecting a lot of good ponies here today. Yeah, so there's only three places today in that class, and there's 9 there. So there's going to be a lot of disappointed people, but I have to judge it as I see it and put up what I think is the best pony in each class. I'll have competitions throughout today. This is the Co.Mayo section, and then we move on to the blood ponies, we'll call them, Welsh type ponies and show ponies and ridden ponies, right the way through to the donkeys at the end of the day. So I have 20 classes. This is the first class.
You have a long day.
Yeah.
Well, it's great to be here as Co.Mayo first and foremost, naturally, but as a local county councillor, I mean, this to me is the most important day that we have here in Crossmolina at the moment, is the actual Crossmolina show. So to be here with the people and seeing the exhibition, seeing the horses, seeing the jumping, it's really exciting, and especially to have it in this field. This field is now owned by the community. We purchased it about 2 years ago, so it's great that we're able to use it for the likes of these events, and we hope to use it for an awful lot more in the future. But it's great to have it back here. It was down near Magowna before this with Ollie Flanagan's field down there, but now to have it here in the centre of the town, it really is important.
But it's great to have the show back, as Michael said, in its traditional location, which is right here outside the town. And congrats to the committee. They've put in phenomenal work. It's months back since they contacted us, and we're delighted to be able to support them personally and as a government. And they've done a phenomenal work here, setting this field up all week in very difficult circumstances. And it's brilliant here today, and everybody's really enjoying themselves. You get to see everybody seems to come home these weekends, or everybody's around. But community is bigger in Showland. Like, you have horse community from all over the country gathering for, and this is a qualifying show for the RDS. So, there will be a lot of competition here. But you also have the horticulture, you have the cooking, you have the flowers, you have the amazing machinery displays. There's something for every member of the community, and that's why it's so popular.
Just the heat from that sun is absolutely fantastic, and it makes a difference to a show when the weather is good, and it brings people out. And this is what we want to see, is people coming out to enjoy. There's about 50 committee members are so in here, and volunteers, and it's all about the volunteerism of people in the community putting the effort in to support the show, and this is what we see here today. It's absolutely fantastic.
It's the metal. This is what the metal is all about. Yeah. Well, look, we'll let you enjoy the day, and you're going around here. I know you'll have to press the flesh and meet everybody as well. So enjoy your day here.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Henry.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's been always very much part of the show here. We have horse jumping here, we have the top class horse jumping here, and we have all the pony jumping from 8 years or 7 or 8 years up. Children jump ponies here, very competitive classes here, and has been over the last number of years. Like, you know what I mean? It's a long time. Crossmolina is a great area for show jumping. It's 65th show here, and I think it started off here originally 65 years ago. Show jumping was part of it at that stage, and still very much part of it. Yeah, the competition going on behind us is for metre horses, like young horses start off at 80 and 90, and this is a metre class here, and they go right up the grades then to 1 metre 10, 1 metre 20, 1 metre 30, where they go on to jump at national level or international level, like, you know.
7, 8, 9, 4, 8, and 5. That's the jump off horse, and that will be against the top.
Class 102 best upper gram lamb. So that is sponsored by Chemistry and Crossmolina, one of our main sponsors here today. If anyone with the entries for Suffolk gram lamb, class 102 can make their way to the ring there, please.
Well, we're starting off here first with our pedigree Suffolks, then we're moving on to our Texels. So we have a mix of pedigree classes and commercial classes. So there's a variety of classes for all types of farmers to enter in. So this is our first year back. We're quite happy with the turnout of the sheep. People have come out and support us, and we're very grateful for that. Suffolks are quite popular. Texel, then we're also seeing some of our coloured sheep, such as our blue Texel here behind us, some of our Dutch spotted. No, they're up and coming, so people are excited about them, and it's great to see them here at Crossmolina Show.
And are you judges well here?
No, I'm just the sheep steward here today. So we have our judge from Muckdara, County Galway here today. We're very grateful for him travelling all this way.
Is competition then high is it tough competition?
Some certain classes, we say some are commercial sheep classes, we have up on 8 entries in that, so you only have your first 3 prizes, so competition will be stiff for that. They come from all over, they come from Sligo, Donegal, Leitrim. You know, the west of Ireland is a real sheep area, we're renowned for our breeding sheep, and our pedigree sheep as well. We say people from the east and southeast come to the west to source their breeding ewes and rams, so it's a renowned area. So it's a great area for sheep showing people, for sheep breeders, so they're coming from all over here today. People come here today and they would see certain rams and see what breeders are breeding, the type of stock, and they might follow them to sale then and go from there.
So they're pedigree Charlies, and they're from the Inishmurray pedigree Charlie herd. So we had to get up very early now to come here, and we had to wash them in the morning and dry them, and then you soap them up and brush them and whatever other bits you want, really, kind of. Yeah, it was pretty good. It's just like, it's morely judged off your skill handling of how you can handle your calf, and just like, it's not really more about the calf than more classes, it's more about the handling of the calf.
The middle of judging here now, we have our 2 judges in from Sligo and from Anna there now. Judging, we have a couple gone through already, first, second and thirds, and there's quite a display of birds here today, so there is, ranging from chickens, turkeys, hens, bantams, wild game bird, you name it, we have it here today.
And where do most of the birds come from?
Galway, all around Mayo, all parts of Connacht really, so they've all travelled to be here today, so we have. One lad came from Galway with 25 birds this morning, so he did, just for the show, so he has. So that's a fair achievement on the day, like. We have rare game fowls, so we have rare call ducks, we have rare bantam cocks down the back there, so we have perfect birds here today, so we have for the show. The judges are looking for colour in the bird, colour in the face, a good beak, good strong legs, whether it be the colour of the legs, the feathers then, that the feathers are running all the way down the body, no black tips in the feathers, a good clean bird all the way through, so it is. And it's judged then after that, so it is. And they're having some strong competition here today on some of the cockerels already, so they are.
To form a committee is not an easy thing, but I eventually formed my committee, and I was concerned that it never run again. But thank God we are where we are today. A lot of hard work. Excuse me, my voice is gone.
I'll speak for him. It was a lot of. He roped a lot of us in, and we were delighted. I was just recently retired, and I think he got wind of that, so I was brought in, and I absolutely love it from day one. Like, it was just.
You're the secretary now.
Yeah, well, there's a few. Because we're new, we have a team of secretaries. Like, and we have Des MacDonald is one of our secretaries, and Vivian, and myself, and we've two treasurers as well. But we've a great team of people, an absolute great team. They just go. Everyone goes the extra mile and they don't mind. Time just flies by, because we wanted this day to be a huge success, you know. So and it hasn't disappointed us.
Because I was amazed the amount of horses and the different types of horses.
Yes,
the show jumping to the rest of ponies and all of that there as well. And even the donkeys are making a comeback as well.
Well,
which is fantastic to see.
Well, the donkeys are in fine fettle, because we have a donkey derby going at the end of the day, and that's going to be great crack. Yeah, so we're looking forward. Hopefully the weather will keep off for the race there, you know. Well, it's down to a wonderful committee and everybody working towards the same goal. It's just, yeah.
And all our brilliant members. Delighted to.
Yeah.
And volunteers as well.
Volunteers today.
Oh, the huge volunteers,
You put out a call for volunteers and great response.
Yes,
no problem.
Absolutely, no problem.
Social farming is a practice of offering an outcome-based support to people that use services on a farm. We have farms throughout Ireland that register with us to be social farmers. They do training, they're all Garda vetted, they do safeguarding, etc. And then we match them with people that use services like mental health services, people with physical disabilities, intellectual disabilities. We work with schools, with the Leaving Cert applied students in schools. We work with new communities. So we work with all those people to match them onto farms throughout Ireland.
Father Joe, can I first ask you, what was your initial reaction when you heard there was a possibility of reviving the agricultural show?
I'd say it was one of excitement, Henry, because the community needed it, because it had lapsed for a few years. It was always a great show before down in Ballinammuck. There was a great committee there, but this was revived. When I went along to one of the meetings, I was shocked to see the amount of people that were there and the amount of young people that they had brought on. and a huge new committee, volunteers from all over the parish, and it was just amazing, and I'd say just one of excitement. Yeah, there's a great community. The Community Council purchased this field a few years ago on behalf of Vision 2025, with the purpose of having it for the community, to create a space for functions like this, and for God knows what's going to happen in years to come. But for a community to own a field like this, that the possibilities are enormous, and it's just amazing the amount of people that got behind it. And to come in here this morning at 9 o'clock and to see all the people in their Viz shirts, over 60 to 70 stewards, all signed on for volunteers from all over the parish community. And it's just amazing, and it's just a great place to be today.
We have our own kennel, rough collies and shih tzus in Ballina, so we have. This will be my second show now I've been judging at, but I mean, sometimes it'll be hard to fit it in because we do be around the country showing our own dogs. You know, my dad is actually in Belfast today with our champions and stuff like that, so you know, I do still I love coming down to these, get to enjoy it, and it's great for mixing, and I'm a groomer, so I am from Ballina. I see there's a few customers here, they're definitely what you're looking for in a dog is you're looking for like the structure of the dog, the expression of the dog. The dog is to be to the breed standard of what the dog is meant to be, and that lovely flat coated there, like, you know what I mean, she was the best mover.
Well, these here's British Shannon, and that's year-old goats, so they haven't milked yet. And there two of these here was bred from these females here, and they're milking. And they were AA'd, artificial insemination, so they come out of AA straws. So we use AA straws because males is very scarce. I got first and second on the goatlings and first and second on the kids. And I got first and second on the milkers, and I got reserve champion and overall champion.
You had your own goats? Yeah, I had my own goats, yeah, I got second and third. And you can't win every day, like, you know. And his goats are very, 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 very good. A very good show here today now, too. Yeah. Credit to the people.
Where are you from, Mike?
Ballycastle. Yeah. My wife, Betty, is assistant secretary with the show. And they work very hard all during the week. And it's a credit to them. A credit to the chairman of the show and all the people here.
Mrs. Brown, she's a champion donkey. She wins everywhere she goes, and that's all really. Oh, she's good. She follows after her mother. She'll take after her mother now once the mother retires. We keep them across the road from us in Enniscrone and Kilglass. My granddad, he's into them. We have horses with us as well. Oh, people come over asking for pictures, asking if she's a mule or not because she's so tall. Oh, they ask, people love it. They love seeing donkeys and everything, yeah. They're happy out in the field. As long as there's grass in front of them and carrots, they're happy out. She pricks because like she can to hear stuff and everything. Same with a horse. If something excites him, he'll cock his ears and look out and see can he see or hear anything.
And it's great to see you here as well, because this is what broadens the whole thing, to have us out on the air and doing a little film later on in the year, and people look forward to when the show and season is over. But I'm delighted to be here in Crossmolina, because Crossmolina has been always a great base for shows, and it's great to see it revived. It's very hard to bring it back, but this is the old showground. I remember when I was a little fella, we came here to the shows, and there was great shows in it. And you'd always see all the farmers that come in with their best farm horse or mare, and they'd all come in and they'd be dressed up in their collars and ties, and it was a marvellous times. So I'm delighted to see it's looked so well here today, and I want to congratulate the committee because it takes a lot of people and a lot of time to put a show together. And this they have done here today. So congratulations to Anthony and Nigel and all of the show committee for putting this together. A lot of, as I said before, there's a lot of spokes on the wheel, and they don't turn too easy when you're going starting off. But they have a fantastic site here, and all I can see is it'll go from strength to strength. I'm honoured to represent them as the Western chairman of the way that goes from all the way from Clare right up to the top end of Donegal. So it's a big region. It's probably the biggest region in Ireland, the Western region, and we would have up on 48 shows in the Western region. So we have 130 in the rest of Ireland. So we have the lion's share here in the West.
This is Tara Rosebud, a donkey that I had and won a lot. I reared the foal off her mother, and I won the championship in Bunnyconlon about 8 years ago. And she was a foal about 3 months old at the time. And 3 days later, I got the donkey stone dead, and she has been fed by my niece with a bottle. She was the only donkey I've ever seen sucking a bottle. I have been in this show 63 years ago, Leppin and Pony, and the show was quite good that time. In Crossmolina, Frank Gordon and all them people, God rest their soul, are all dead and gone. And I leapt every jump until I can. The pony was 12 too high, and when I leapt every jump till she came to the last one, and the pole was higher than her, and she decided to go out it. And I think I made the show day. I brought the pole 100 yards up the field on her neck and didn't fall off. So we bought another pony, sold that pony, but she done well after. So I got King of the Crock, bet Lily McGowan, bet the whole lot of them. Leapt up in Tune, leapt in Roscommon, everywhere we went. The dreaded, and Diesel was her name with a tiger in her tank. And this was my first show that I ever came to Crossmolina 63 years ago.
Well, as you can see, a very successful show, so much so that plans are well underway for the 2024 Crossmolina Agricultural Show. So congrats to Chairman Anthony Gill and his committee on a job well done. Well, we're going to leave you now with some great dancing from the Moffat School of Irish Dancers. So until next week, at the same time, slán go fóill.